Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In this video right here, right now, we're going to get into an almost personal reading. So if you were looking for a personal reading and you just didn't get around to it for whatever the reason may be, because it's none of my business, didn't look no further, because this reading is for you. So let's get into it. We'll be using strictly only fortune telling cards to get into it, okay? So get whatever you need to get and tune in, because this shit finna be spicy. Okay, so what's the personal read? Channeling the energy of a personal read. A personal read right now. Personal. I want the other deck. Okay, here we go. Personal read. Somebody could be having a birthday party or planning a birthday party for an elder woman. I'm getting a grandmother or an auntie. I'm getting also an elder in your family, a woman who could be coming into retirement, and you guys are celebrating her with a party. I'm getting also, if you, maybe this is for somebody who is Asian, specifically maybe Chinese or Korean. I'm getting also Vietnamese. Could be a fair-skinned woman. Let's keep going. Almost personal. Yeah. So something about a matriarch in a family. A matriarch in a family and an announcement in regards to a matriarch in the family. Could be a step-up ceremony, because in need of a helping hand came up. Announcement in need of a helping hand. So a rise up, an initiation of an elder woman. What else? Happiness, flowers, so celebration, giving accolades. I'm getting a ceremony. Yeah, family matters. Somebody within your family unit, an elder woman within your family. Dealings with a man. You could be the wife-in-law. You could be like her daughter-in-law. You're with her son and you're helping her to plan. We got back to the basics, and you should accept valid criticism. So maybe, not maybe, your husband knows his mom. So if he's giving you, if he's sounding harsh or he's saying things to you that you don't necessarily agree with, I would say to you as the woman that you should fall back, and you should just understand that he simply knows his mom, and it's a special day, and he's just making sure it goes well. So that's it. That's all. There's nothing more than that. What else? Yeah, there could be a disagreement within the family. It could be something where like legal action is taken, where now that this woman steps up, this elder woman within the family, now that she's stepping up and assuming another role, people will have their hand out. People will create lawsuits or bring about lawsuits, which will cause commotion and disagreements, okay? Or now people feel like they need to be paid what they're owed, okay? What else? Yeah. So things happen in cycles. As people get gifted or assume new roles and responsibilities, there's always going to be the needy or the people who feel that they're well above deserving, okay? So never forget that. What about this birth or this enterprise birth? Yeah, you on the right path. So whatever it is, keep holding your man down. And people, you know what it is, why people probably have their hand out, because next in the family legacy, as the daughter-in-law, everything comes down to you because it's her son. So now people are seeing that, hey, you may not be a bad woman. You may not be after the money because you really love your husband, but people just see you as on the right track and look and having a lot. Like, you have so much. Therefore, like, hell no, she married into this family. You as a daughter-in-law, you married into this family. Baby, I'm asking, with this announcement, whatever this matriarch is stepping up and assuming her accolades and whatever it is, people gonna be creating shit with the lawsuits possibly, where they are feeling like they're getting their reparation, what they're owed, and it's gonna cause havoc within the family. Anything else? Yeah, like I said, as if you are having events in your home, be sure to keep your office locked. If you are deciding to host the event at your house because you have a big backyard, I'm seeing, or something of that nature, be sure to be mindful of your documents in your office and just things of that nature. Your mail, I'm getting, okay, at your front door. You may be keeping things. You have your little stationery. Be aware of where you, because you're so comfortable in your house, you don't think about things that are super personal. People who are coming into your house for the first time, they're able to spot that, okay? And if somebody doesn't like you or feel that you have way more than you deserve, then they're going to be after that, okay? I feel like these people are secretly jealous of you. If you've ever got that vibe, then you're probably right. If these people are secretly jealous. Yeah, great passion. It's like I said, if you've ever gotten that, cards speak for themselves. If you've ever gotten that notion, that feeling, it says trust your psychic abilities. If you've ever gotten that feeling, great feeling about somebody being jealous of you, baby, they are. The woman in the family may be jealous of you. Like, this could be the only nephew that really just was about his money. Like, he works really hard, he's really successful, he's just like he's the patriarch of the family, and they're just like, wow, look at this woman who just, like, his mother probably just got an inheritance from her mother or her family or some type shit, and now here they come, like, and you just are the newlywed into this, possibly with her son or with the son. Stand by your man, okay? If this is your reading, stand by your man, okay? Stand by your man, okay? Stand by your man, because they is hating, okay? Okay. Yep. Couldn't make this up. Like I said, by way of how the politics work within the family, the oath, and like just how everything was set up before you were even around, daughter-in-law, who I'm reading for right now, know that how shit is set up, all the money goes to the son. And by nature and by virtue, you get that bounty, and people are not happy about that bounty that you get. You could be having a child too. Like, sorry, I don't like to say this. I feel also, I already said it, I feel also that you may be conceiving soon, and the gender of your child is going to be a son. Even more pressure to the family, because boom, now here's another son. Here's another male. Okay, so simple as that. increasing your material wealth and spiritual growth. Okay, so trust your psychic abilities, because that card came up. You have great intuitive psychic ability, and when they hit you, it hits you really hard, and you really be feeling like nah, but like yeah, like okay. Anything else? Yeah. I feel like your husband, his father may not be around, or his father may have passed, and therefore his father's energy is definitely around him. I feel like with your husband, how he is so good about what he is about like what he has and what he's able to produce as a man, in terms of like providing his stability, is from his father. Like he took a lot from his father. He watched his father slowly go through the process. I'm getting his father may have not had a lot, but when he did get those things, he made the necessary investment. He read a lot, he researched a lot about what to do in order to build wealth, starting from nothing. So like trust that you married into a really stable family. I feel like this is a really personal reading for real. You married into a really stable family, okay? And your husband really does love you, and is gonna make sure to that he builds. Like he's always building towards, the legacy that you guys are creating. Like he's really big on being a man, and if nothing else, I feel like he learned that from his dad. And that he knows that his dad has built, and his dad has passed it on to his mom, which innately will go directly to him, but that doesn't discourage him from like his work ethic and how much he wants to put in to make sure that he's building, his own legacy on top of what his father left behind. So baby, you got a good man. Hold on to that man. That's gonna be the title of the of the video. Hold on to that man, okay? Okay. Yeah, like the family is frustrated. What did I say? The family that you are married into now, girlfriend, they don't like what they seeing, because they never would have thought. They never would have thought. I'm getting, you could be a chocolate little thing and they never would have thought. Okay? What is the family's frustration though? Like I'm not understanding. What's the family's frustration here? Marriage. What did I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. You. The frustration is you, and like I said, the fact that all of that wealth is coming to you, they never would have thought. Like but why are they so mad about the marriage? They're like, you guys, one of you may be cancers or have heavy cancer placements. You guys may have gotten married in July. Okay. They could have just found out about your mother-in-law's step up in July. Wow. Spiritual development. So yeah, you're really psychic. Like I've been saying, like the card's been saying, trust your intuition about everything you get. They could be mad that your intuition is so strong. They could be mad that like, wow, you help. They may feel like you wear the pants, but it's not that you wear the pants. Is how as a divine feminine should, to lead your man to make sure that he's making the best decision. So it may seem like your man is talking like you, but you know deep and down, yeah, girl, that's you. You know that that's you, but you know that like you're not doing it out of like spitefulness. You're like, what's a man without a woman? Okay, you help leading your man so that he could walk. You planted the idea, he gonna walk on that seed, and baby, it's gonna grow. And you've been doing just that, and so they mad about that, like mad. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Like you're very in tune, very in tune. You pick up on a lot. You don't play no shit. I get that you also really quiet. You only speak when it's really necessary. They just never are used to that. They're used to people who just like talk and they could get them to talk, therefore they can get them to get information and elicit and solicit shit, and with you is not like that. Yep, disappointment in a lover and a friend. They feel like, dang, like I know you would choose good, but I didn't think you was gonna choose that good. I feel like the family feels like your husband, he chose too good. It's like a flute requires breath work. It requires skill. It goes really high. It's a high pitch. You have to know how to pitch. They feel like maybe like they worried about what, like, what's your league? Like, I feel like, eesh, McGeesh. Haters in the building. That Lil Wayne song. Like, I feel like the mother-in-law likes you, though. I feel like your mother-in-law does like you. New opportunities and beware of greed. So here's what it is. My intuition is telling me that the mother-in-law does like you. However, she has to wear this poker face because people have already, i.e. the family has already planted in her head the possibility of you being greedy, okay? New opportunities, possibilities, paths are open up. She's just worried. Like, I feel like you really married into a really wealthy family, and they are just really worried that, like, yo, like, we really worked our ass off from this. It's not like we were born into this. We really cultivated and worked for this. Okay, so like they feel like, I don't know, low key, the mother-in-law, she likes you, but she still feels like it's a liability. You know what I'm saying? Because of how much, how much they have, how much they worked for. Okay, let's see. I feel like, before I say this, one more card. Okay. It could go two ways. I feel like if you really know your best bitch, then you could tell your best bitch about what's going on. You can, like, tell her, like, you could tell her what's up. However, if it's just girlfriends that you just met or girlfriends that you met through somebody else, keep this shit under wrap. Don't go telling them your business, because the business that you tell, you're not even sure. You sure of the business, but you don't have the definitive finite play out yet. Even though you know how it's gonna play out, you don't have the play out yet. So motherfuckers would take your story and spin it into something that is completely not. So don't, if it's not your bestest bitch, don't even be telling people, like, what's up. Like, keep it cute when you go to brunch. Keep it cute when friends invite you out with other people. You don't need to be telling your business, because it's just going to end up in confusion, okay? I feel like people really like the way you dress. People really, you a catch. I feel like you a dime. Like, you a 10. And dime don't mean, like, your body right and all of that. But 9 times out of 10, your body, it probably is right. But, like, you carry yourself really well. You're really eloquent. And that's another thing. Like, I feel like when eloquence means eloquence, it's just like, that extra nose up, like, y'all both eloquent, so now what? You know what I'm saying? So that could be another thing about it. Let's get some closing messages for this personal reading. Yep, like I said, somebody could be talking you're a bit. That's why I said be mindful of what you're telling people when you're out, because people love to take the little bit that they get and construe it with what they are thinking in their head, but you haven't given them clear go ahead, because you haven't answered that question directly. You get what I'm saying? Any other closing messages? You will be receiving a gift. So your man he probably wanna ice you out again, level your ring up again, to make them mad. Okay. Okay. You'll be receiving a gift, unsuccessful plans. I just feel like your husband loves you so much, and therefore, and your love language is gifts, therefore he gets you gifts. However, when his family members are seeing the types of gifts that he's getting you because he loves you, because he works for it, because he got a bag like that, they get like in a swivel, like, Like, dang, she's a fucking gold digger. Like, dang, like, is she here just for money? Like, dang, when really it's just not your husband, like, love you. And he really just, like, icing you out. So, like, don't worry about that. I feel like talk is cheap and bitches ain't, not bitches, excuse me. Your in-laws ain't gonna say that to your face. So. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you could be chocolate and your man could be fair skin. And they're just like, dang, like, I'm getting maybe on the off that this may only apply for some. You met your person at church. Or they may feel like your man rescued you and that he fell victim to your psychic ability or your spiritualness. And that if you weren't spiritual, maybe you wouldn't have gotten your man and gotten to where you are. Bitches is talking a whole lot of cash money shit in this feed, and I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But your man love you, and he finna ice your. He about to add a level up your ring. Watch. That's gonna really make him mad. It's like every time they try to get in his ear about you, the plans is unsuccessful because what he do, he end up leveling you up more. Okay? I feel like if they are getting you out of the situation, I feel like that's what you want to know. How do I know if how but like you want to know how do you know if they're sabotaging you and trying to like fuck with your man? Let's see, because this pale card came out here. Let's see. How would you know if they're trying to sabotage or fuck with you? They'll create obstacles, misunderstanding, misconstrue your words to make it seem like you said something that you know you did not say. Okay? Yeah. They could like hype you up for something, invite you somewhere, act like you're participating with the family or something, all to be like, oh no, that like, oh no, actually we didn't mean you, or invite you to something, tell you the wrong day, the wrong time, have you looking foolish, all type of shit like that. That's how you'll know they're trying to like get in between and sabotage shit. Or like if you tell them like, I feel like you tell them you're working on something, you know what I'm saying? And that you're working on something and you know you're gonna get the accolade, but you haven't received the accolade yet. They'll go and misconstrue it and be like, oh, she told me that she already got such and such and she da 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 da, only to come to find out she didn't even get that yet. She just submitted the application. So like I'm saying, be wary of the shit that you are telling people when you go out to brunch. I feel like you live in a you guys are of a niche elite. I mean, it's nothing good, nothing bad. It is what it is. So and you know, people talk. So be aware of what you're saying because people already feel some type of way about you and how you got your man and all that shit where they just are like, dang, like, you know, they will put 2 and 2 together and make 12. And it's just like, how the fuck you do that? Okay. Yes. Okay. So last 3 cards. Yeah. I feel like also your ex, I feel like you may have been dealing with somebody who was chocolate before and now their life is in shambles as they're watching your life in victory. And they're like, dang, like I should have stuck it out with my shorty. Like we really could have been that. I don't feel like they hate the fact that your man could be white, but they just like, dang, like look at her. Of course she went on to the other side. Like, so if you're wondering how your exes is feeling, not because you want to be with them, but if you wondering if they seeing your glow up, they see it, they feel it, and they hate that they couldn't be with you to have what you have now with somebody else, especially because he not the same race as you. But long story short, hold on to that man. That's what I'm titling this video. Peace out, much love, and y'all see me back again.